Okay.
Biren bhai, unlike cryptocurrency, you are visible. Jyotiben, good morning.
Jyotiben, morning.
Jyotiben, welcome.
Good morning.
Rutvish bhai, away, we can start, yeah.
Okay, fine. I request Secretary Hardik to put everyone on mute.
Yes, Rutvish bhai, everyone is on.
Yes. Before I move on with the proceedings of the meeting, I request all to keep themselves on mute, their mic on mute, so that all other participants are not getting disturbed. Do not get disturbed. First, I request our President Vatsal Shah to call the meeting to order.
Meeting is called to order.
Yes, to start off today's meeting, first I request N. Sheetal Hardik Thakkar to recite a prayer. Sheetal Ben.
इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे। हर बुराई से बच के रहे हम, जितनी भी दे भली जिंदगी दे। बैर होना किसी का किसी से, भावना मन में बदले की होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। Thank you.
Thank you, Sheetal Ben. Friends, we are very happy to share with you that today Rotary Club Supreme has joined us in this meeting. And I can see its president Tarun Bhai Jain and other members in this meeting as participants. Welcome Tarun Bhai and all other members of RC Supreme. Now moving on, we'll have a four-way test. I request our new member, Rotarian Dhwani Patel, to say four-way test. Dhwani Ben. I think she has not been able to join in this meeting. I request PDG Ravin Daftari to say four-way test. Ravin bhai, please. You are mute, Ravin bhai.
Hi, good evening, friends. Four-way test is this test that we always practice before doing something that is, we are just trying to say, is it fair to all concerned? Is it the truth? Will it build the goodwill and better friendship? If it will be beneficial to all concerned. Sorry, friends, I don't have the four-way test, but it is a 24 golden words that Rotary has practiced for its 115 years. And because of that, Rotary's progress has been always fantastic. If you can practice that in your own business, in your own day-to-day routine, you will be able to also surely see that you progress with positivity in mind. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ravin bhai and Jyoti Van.
Thank you.
Friends, now I request our President Vatsal Shah for his welcome words. Vatsal.
Thank you, Rutvij bhai. I welcome our speaker, Biren bhai, to this meeting. And obviously, everyone's very eager to listen to him, so I won't take long. I welcome PDG Ravin bhai. I welcome President Tarun bhai and members of Supreme Club. And yes, recently, today we got the charter of the new Rotrack Club. So now Rotary Metro has 2 Rotrack clubs. That is one good news I wanted to share with you. And recently we've had many drives like thalassemia awareness, hair donation, and even mentoring of students whom we give scholarships. So those are the activities going on. And we are even planning some more social service works during this next 2 months. Okay, I guess that's it for today. And over to Rutvij bhai again. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Vatsal. Friends, we have with us today Mr. Biren Vakil, who will be speaking on what is cryptocurrency. We have heard stories about someone who invested in Bitcoin and who became a millionaire in a very short period of time. Bitcoin, which is one of the cryptocurrencies, had a valuation of 600 billion US dollars as on 31st March 21. Of late, many applications and websites have come up which allows us to invest in different cryptocurrencies, and you can invest any amount. Suppose you want to invest 100 rupees, then you can invest 100 rupees also. Our government has also indicated that they are going to bring in a legislation to regulate cryptocurrencies. Friends, still, in spite of all the hype, cryptocurrencies is a kind of mystical for many of us. We all want to take a plunge in the wild world of cryptocurrencies, but majority of us do not know what cryptocurrency is, or from where does it derive its value, or how to invest in cryptocurrency, or whether our investment made in cryptocurrency is legal, and what are the risks that are involved in investing cryptocurrencies. What will be tax implications of our investment in cryptocurrencies? Friends, all these are questions, and we have with us Mr. Biren Vakil, who will be dealing with what is cryptocurrency and in explaining the intricacies of investment in cryptocurrencies. Before we move on, I request Rotarian Atul Parikh to introduce today's speaker, Mr. Biren Vakil. Atul bhai.
Yes, Rutvij, thank you for a briefing about the cryptocurrency, and with a warm welcome to Biren bhai. I think Vatsal was sharing that he was interested in having a talk on a cryptocurrency, and he was also looking out for some good speaker. And I happened to find out this jam in this professor of commodity exchange, and also with a long exposure of more than a decade in cryptocurrency, respected Biren bhai Vakil. I had an opportunity to talk to him on 3 to 4 occasions. And every time I was enlightened with something new, new information and knowledge from Biren Bhai. He is very versatile speaker, versatile personality. It is surprising to note that although he graduated in arts, faculty of arts, he is into the finance and thereafter ventured into the crypto, the commodity exchange. After having finished his graduation in 1989, he went into the journalism diploma 1-year course, and thereafter he started his career with a reporter with the Gujarat Samachar for an year, and thereafter he got a breakthroughs and became a business reporter with Financial Express for several years. With his deep interest in commodity exchange, and he specialized into so many commodities, maybe the oil and gas and gold and several other, and cotton and other commodities. He joined as a consultant Arvind Mills in 2005 to 2011, and again Arvind will ask him to retain him as a consultant until 2018. He was a consultant with the Arvind Mills, especially in the area of cotton and oil commodities. He came across several challenges in his profession as a oil exploration and oil commodity, and he decided that he would like to dig into more information and knowledge about the oil and gas sector, and he pursued his MBA with Pandit Dildiyar Petroleum University in the year 2005, I understand. He completed his MBA and continued with Arvind Mill, and thereafter he has his own consultancy profession, Paradigm Commodity Advisors Private Limited, a risk management boutique based in Ahmedabad. But he has a client all across India, and several corporates and blue chip companies are his client. He has been consultant to Commodity Exchange, National Commodity Exchange, MCX, Anand Rathi, Motilal Oswal Group, and many other corporates. Besides that, he got in his as a consultant a national award winner, best commodity analyst, oilseed segment in 2012 by Z and CDEX exchange. He has been on regularly panel discussion with the Z Business, CNBC Awaz, CNBC Bazaar, ET Now, Swadesh, which is a new channel in Hindi by ET Now, and various other regional television channels. He is also, he was a reporter, and he has been also the columnist, and he regularly writes a column in the commodity, in the forex area, and alternative markets with Divya Bhaskar, as well as Midday Mumbai. He often participates as a guest speaker on various forums, and like NSC or NCDX or Cotton Association of India, SEA, etc. Besides this expertise in his profession, he has several other interests. One interest he was sharing with me, he tried a professor of numerology for 2 years, and he has also interest in spiritual science and mysticism. So with this brief background, I think we are all eager to listen to Biren Bhai about the cryptocurrency, whatever the legal existential issues right now is, and opportunities to flourish through the cryptocurrency and the risk behind that. Thank you very much. I welcome Biren Bhai to take over.
So kind of you, Atul Bhai. Good evening, all the friends here. To be honest and to be candid, I'm grossly overrated by Atul Bhai. So please don't take him on face value. The subject we are talking today, I would keep our communication in mixed mode, that is English and Hindi for simplicity. We have two options. Either we can go on spontaneous basis, that would be purely a verbal communication, or if members or if viewers wish, I can share my PPT as well. If we go by spontaneous, it would be like a machine definition given by Mr. Rancho in 3 Idiots. And if we go to PPT, it would be strict copycat PPT presented by Mr. Chatur. So choice is yours.
Keep both mix.
Okay, got it. You can sense I'm not able to dress up properly, or my hairs are a little
Sir,
bit
let me make
clumsy.
you co-host, and I think then Biren bhai, you can share your screen. Just a second.
Yeah.
Yes, now you can share your screen.
Okay, no issue. Okay. Okay, so we go on verbal. Okay.
No, you will be able to share your PPT
Okay.
because you are now co-host. So you will be able to share PPT. Shall I guide you about that?
No, my daughter is there, so. So the topic is central theme is cryptocurrencies, myths versus realities. As you know, there are a lot of talks around and scenario is highly charged. In the past, we have seen so many euphorias, many plantation in 90s. We have seen dot-com bubble in 2000. In small manner, we have also seen vanilla plantation. The environment in digital assets
Is there a problem in audio? Or?
Manlaga, let him go ahead without a presentation. His bandwidth is a problem, it looks like.
Okay.
एक्चुअली उनको स्लाइड शो कंटिन्यू करना चाहिए और वीडियो बंद कर देना चाहिए. वीडियो ज्यादा बैंडविड्थ प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करेगा. अगर वो वीडियो बंद कर देते हैं ना तो वॉइस एकदम क्लियर हो जाएगा.
जी. I'm audible now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Biren bhai, you are audible.
Yes,
Please
you are
go ahead.
audible.
Screen is
Yeah.
also visible. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So we are starting with cryptos, basic facts, myth versus realities. So let us have a little bit dive, crypto primer, keywords. As we know, Bitcoin is the most popular cryptocurrency, having largest market cap, nearly $1.6 trillion in today, October ending. And there are as many as 11,000 cryptocurrencies. And total market cap is around 2.2 trillion as of now, as per last week data. Bitcoin is powered by a technology called blockchain. So block is the core of blockchain. Any data or record, it could be voice, it could be price, it could be a patient medical history, it could be land record, it could be music, any kind of data that is stored in called block. So means block is nothing but a data set, a record of data set. Every time a record created, a block is made, and each block produced in the network is linked to its predecessor. So we got a chain that is blockchain. The first block, also known as block 0, is called Genesis. And measurement of this data or block is called as a block height. That is a serial number. For example, if we read 10th block in the chain, that means it is 10th block of that particular chain. Core property or core attraction of this blockchain technology is decentralization. No one in control, but all members have same level of authority. Means it gives transparency and also give some kind of trust, whether real or whether perceived. It is basically operate in peer-to-peer. Means two computers communicate with each other without any intermediates. Means if person A want to pay money to person B, there is no third party. Both computers transact with each other. If you want to know more about this, you may visit bitcoin.org. Other aspect is smart contract. In simple term, it's a real world contract executed in digital and secure environment. Both parties can enjoy same level of transparency, and beautiful feature is it is immutable. You cannot change or tamper the data or blockchain. If you want to temper it or if you want to mutate it, it is nearly impossible because you have to temper infinite blocks. Series of blocks, maybe in lakhs or maybe in crores. So it is nearly impossible. Mining, many people are confused with what is mining. ये mining क्या होता है इसमें? Mining कहाँ से आ गया? ये digital दुनिया में. So mining is nothing but creation of a block. That is creation of a data set. And it is created, the mining is done by solving a complex mathematical problem with super fast computations. The energy, the work, the skills is called proof of work. Is if you can mine a coin with your skill or your proof, this is your reward. Miners are highly skilled programmer, techies mostly, and mostly the language used in this programming is called Solidity. It is nearly closely resembled with C++. Although I'm a non-technical guy, but these are the primary details, basic details. Cryptocurrency, this is now a very popular word nowadays. So this is nothing but a tradable digital asset that runs on blockchain, can be owned and used by anyone in the world. As I told, proof of ownership can always be proved. Means ये आपने जो काम किया है या तो आप own करते हो, वो easily verify होता है. सब लोग इसको वेरीफाई कर सकते हैं. तो एक जो मीथ है ना कि बिटकॉइन इज ट्रेसेबल नहीं है, इट इज नॉट ट्रू. एक इनिशियल वर्ड एक आईसीओ भी है, जैसे हमारे यहाँ आईपीओ होता है इक्विटीज में, इसी तरह इसमें जो इनिशियल कॉइन ऑफरिंग होता है फॉर द क्रिप्टो स्टार्टअप्स, उसको आईसीओ बोलते हैं. And there is a lot of interchangeable words like coins, tokens, virtual currencies, digital assets. In layman terms, all these are same. Practically, हर चीज अलग-अलग है. जैसे इथेरियम की टेक्नोलॉजी प्रोटोकॉल अलग है, बिटकॉइन की अलग है, मोनेरो की अलग है, जो कि मोनेरो जिसको हम प्राइवेट करेंसी बोलेंगे या तो प्राइवेट ब्लॉकचेन बोलेंगे। ब्लॉकचेन में जैसे बिटकॉइन है तो वो पब्लिक ब्लॉकचेन है, ओपन टू ऑल। बट प्राइवेट ब्लॉकचेन है वो इट्स लाइक ए इंट्रानेट, जो कॉर्पोरेट में इंटरनेट होती है इस तरह की होती है, और थोड़ी वो जिसमें थोड़ी सिक्योरिटी टाइप रहता है। जैसे कुछ कॉइन्स है जैसे मोनेरो, वो प्राइवेट ब्लॉकचेन है। सो ब्रॉडली स्पीकिंग हम इसको 3 चीजों में क्लासिफाई कर सकते हैं। एक है प्राइवेट कॉइन्स जैसे मैंने कहा मोनेरो, एक है लिस्टेड क्रिप्टोस जो एक्सचेंज में लिस्टेड है, दैट इज बिटकॉइन एंड इथरनेट जो शिकागो में लिस्टेड। एक है डिजिटल आर्ट्स गोल्ड एनएफटी। अभी एक रिसेंटली एक इंटरेस्टिंग ट्रांजैक्शन का रिपोर्ट हुआ मेरे पास, जो रॉयटर्स में यूज करता हूँ। उसमें एक ऑनलाइन प्रॉपर्टी लैंड ऑन डिजिटल स्पेस, वो करीबन $24 लाख में किसी ने परचेज किया, विच इज प्योरली वर्चुअल लैंड। उसका जमीन पे कहीं रियल वर्ल्ड में कहीं अस्तित्व नहीं है। इसमें किसी को अगर जाना है परचेज करने के बाद मकान बनाना है तो वो 3D मकान बनेगा, ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी होगी, और एज ए अवतार वो इसमें रह भी सकेंगे, दे कैन लाइव ऑल्सो। इट्स ए वेरी टेक्निकल सब्जेक्ट, तो मैं ज्यादा नहीं जाऊंगा इसमें। एट द एंड जो मैं 10 मिनट क्वेश्चन आंसर रखूंगा, 10-15 मिनट, उसमें किसी को पूछना है स्पेसिफिक तो जरूर पूछ सकते हैं। दूसरा है मिमी कॉइन्स। Meme coins are the coins which are more or less kind of gimmick, means Doge, Shiba, that kind of coins, and they don't have any serious underlying application. It is purely euphoric kind of thing. Another coins are also known as stable coins, which are backed by some hard assets like gold or dollar, or any currencies like euro, etc. Government coins, also known as CBDC, that is central bank issued digital currencies. They are also known as Go coins. Currently, yuan is in advanced stage of adaptation, digital yuan. RBI is also planning to issue digital rupee. RBI issued digital currency, maybe next year or so. Who created blockchain? An anonymous entity called Satoshi Nakamoto said to create a Bitcoin. Nobody knows whether he is a real or a fictitious character. Nobody knows. In 2010, this guy shared a white paper on blockchain, and first Bitcoin mined around, I think, 2008. Somebody ordered a pizza and bought pizza in lieu of Bitcoin. So that was the first transaction 10 years ago. Once Bitcoin is produced or mined by way of mining, it is stored in a wallet, like physical warehouse kind of thing, but it is a digital vault where your assets, Bitcoin or Ether or NFT or whatever it is, are stored. Wallet is secure entity and it contains individual private keys. In simple term, it is password. But private keys are normally a 16-digit or 18-digit number, mix of asterisks, special characters, and numbers. The blockchain, the first block, also known as block 0, called Genesis, upon which more blocks are recorded. Here is a fact sheet. I touch on a small on Bitcoin. जैसे कि हमने कहा कि बेसिकली ये डिसेंट्रलाइज लेजर है. जैसे बैंक्स में तो क्या है कि हमारा अकाउंट होता है तो बैंक कीप्स सेंट्रल टेली, उसके पास अनगिनत रिकॉर्ड्स होते हैं और एट द एंड ऑफ डे एंड ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन सब मैच होते हैं. सो दिस इज बेसिकली सेंट्रलिटी. बट ये बिटकॉइन में एवरीथिंग इज डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड. चाहे ऑल्ट कॉइन बोलो या गो कॉइन बोलो या स्टेबल कॉइन बोलो, बट डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन इज देयर. फिलहाल मोस्ट पॉपुलर बिटकॉइन है तो ज्यादा उस पे हम बात करेंगे. बाकी तो करंटली 12,000 क्रिप्टो करेंसी है अभी. इसमें से बिटकॉइन, इथेरियम, रिपल, लाइटकॉइन, सोलाना, मोनेरो, अराउंड 10-15 बिटकॉइन, 10 और 15 करेंसी ऐसी है जिनका मार्केट कैप $25 बिलियन से ज्यादा होता है. बाकी की काफी कुछ एटलीस्ट 7-8 हजार तो बस्ट हो गई होगी और मे बी टोटली इलिक्विड होगी, जिसमें कभी कभी ट्रांजैक्शन होता होगा, नहीं होता होगा. हमारे यहाँ इंडियन टर्म्स में जो काम होता है मोस्टली, जिसे आप मोबाइल एप्स में या न्यूज़पेपर में ऐड देखते होंगे या टीवी में ऐड देखते होंगे, तो मोस्टली बिटकॉइन और इथर में काम ज्यादा होता है. और जो लेमन जिसको हम कहेंगे रिटेल सेगमेंट में, वो शिबा और डोजे में काम ज्यादा होता है. शिबा और डोजे के बारे में तो जो रिसेंटली में मेरा जो एक्सपीरियंस है वो थोड़ा फनी भी है. और काफी लोग, कहीं मैं टीवी शोज में जाता हूँ तो जो बैक एंड में कैमरामैन होता है तो पूछता है कि साहब को पूछ लो ना शिबा लेवाई, शिबा लेवो चाहिए. और दे आस्क can we invest in Doge? And one of the funny incidents I encountered was one of my client in Sabarkantha, basically a castor seed का वो काम कर रहा था. तो he asked मैं बतख कोइन ले दूँ चाहे, मैंने वो बतख कोइन लिया है. तो I get confused. I didn't heard any name like Batak. So I told him, यार ऐसा नाम मैंने सुना नहीं है, कोई ऐसा कोई ध्यान में है नहीं. तो उसने कहा नहीं, वो बहुत हमारे यहाँ तो बहुत लोग ये कर रहे हैं, वो 17 रुपया का है. Then it stuck to my mind. He is talking about Doge. Doge के ऊपर वो बतख स्वान का पिक्चर आता है, तो उसकी बात कर रहा था. तो वो प्राइस बोला ना 17 रुपीज का है. तो देन आई गॉट क्लिक कि नहीं, ये इसकी बात कर रहा है. फिर मैंने उसको दिखाया कंप्यूटर में कि ये इसकी बात कर रहा है. तो कहा हाँ बस वही. फिर मैंने उसको लाइटली कहा कि ये बतख रहने दे, अपने लिए केस्टर ठीक है, वरना गोडाउन बिक जाएंगे. सो there are a lot of talks around. इसमें हम लंबी टेक्निकल डिटेल में नहीं जाएंगे क्योंकि इसके रिलेटेड एक क्रिप्टो बिल अगले कुछ दिनों में आने वाला है. तो the most urgent issue now is, in practical sense, where we stand, India and the world. China has recently banned crypto in totality, means mining, trading, investment, payment, any kind of dealing in crypto is totally banned. So after that, we are now second largest in the world. Probably as per a rough estimate, we have nearly 2 crore crypto accounts and market cap of nearly $6 trillion. Different kind of currency, 6 trillion rupees, sorry. And in case of developed market, USA is the largest crypto space, and Ether and Bitcoin are listed in CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So it is treated like a commodity, virtual commodity. In case of domestic regulatory environment, government is repeatedly warning about risk in crypto. Periodically, they are come out with warning that crypto is risky, इसमें पैसा का illegal है ये काम करना. And since very long time, an ideological battle is going on between RBI and Supreme Court, the highest authority of India. Supreme Court has taken a stand that it is not illegal. वो legal नहीं कहती है इसको, but illegal भी नहीं कहती है. While RBI clearly says it is illegal, means legal नहीं है. So it's a ideological conflict basically, and players in this space are eagerly awaiting precise regulatory advisory, because a lot of mobile apps, crypto wallets are popping up, and they may pose a systemic risk to system. जो scams और कांड जिसको हम कहते हैं, उसकी possibility है. The last report yesterday, I wrote an article in Reuters. It says the government government indicated, the agency who seen this document indicated the police can arrest crypto holders without warrant, fine up to 20 crore, jail, and the offense may be non-bailable. If this news is true, it's really scary. So far, on public domain, available information says government may permit technologies which have wider application, means blockchain or smart contract. They may be permitted. But at the same time, government also says while technologies will be permitted, but underlying currencies will not be permitted. So it's a self-contradictory statement. So lot of gray area. So let us wait for the bill to come out. Insiders say it will not be treated as currency, but may be treated as designated securities, and SEBI may be the market regulator. Bitcoin and Ether may be permitted, but private tokens, meme tokens will not be permitted. That is most likely people associated are saying. NFT will also be banned. So there are limited scope in other than Ether or Bitcoin. This is just a pictorial idea of the swings from 2015 to 19, from 20,000 Bitcoin, from 20,000 to 3,000. This is historical returns, monthly return and volatility. Sometime monthly 61% rise, sometime 25% fall. I could share the PPT later on. This is last 2 years volatility from 4,000 to 60,000, 60,000 to 30,000, 30,000 to again 66,000, and currently 40,000. Technically speaking, it does indicate a long-term bear market. So current hype may soon be over. This is not a forecast, but a closely guarded statement. Picture sometimes is saying picture often speaks 1,000 words. This is chart of Ether, another popular currency. It also shows weakness. Some people, some insiders or some observers believe Ether may eventually outperform Bitcoin, may overtake Bitcoin in terms of prices. Regarding Bitcoin, one argument is that supply is limited, means there is just 2.1 crore Bitcoin to be allowed in circulation. So this is one of the core fancy driving prices. Ethereum has some practical applications like crypto lending, crypto banking, use in crypto startups, etc. I think we are running out of time, and I want to keep 10-15 minutes for question answer session if you have any doubts or queries. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you all for.
Thank you very much, Biren Bhai. Now I request you to close your sharing so that we can see you and start your video also. Yeah, thank you. That was indeed an enlightening session, Biren Bhai, though a bit technical, but it gave us an idea about how it is, being calculated. The forum is open for a question answer. Everyone will be able to unmute themselves. If they want to ask any question, they can unmute themselves and ask a question.
I have a small question.
Yes, Atul Bhai.
Biren Bhai, unlike commodity exchange or the stock exchange share or commodity, the fluctuations in the Bitcoin currency, maybe the Bitcoins, is very wild. Okay, so what is the reason for this wild fluctuation in the price of cryptocurrency?
If we look from asset class perspective, age of Bitcoin or crypto is probably 10 year or 12 year. But in terms of direct ownership, I'm talking about, is one of the largest in developed world and as well as in India. Millennial or Gen Z are the driving force. As I told, usual participant age wise, they are 20 to 25 year old. Mostly participants are from North India, Haryana, Punjab, and Rajasthan. And average exposure is nearly per month in the form of SIP or trading is 25,000 to 30,000. And there are active 2 crore accounts in India. So 2 crore accounts allocating 25,000 per month, it's a mammoth price power. And normally youngsters have high adrenaline compared to people like me, those who are close to senior citizen. So this is one of the driving force. And most of these are techies. Some of them are the both very well. That's why, and it is totally regulated. Commodity markets are regulated, like circuit filters, margins, etc. Exchange, if prices rise beyond a certain point, exchange impose margin. OTC market space. This is the reason of wild swings.
Thank you.
Biren bhai, I have one question. If we look at any currency in a traditional sense, like rupees, it is backed by gold and gold owned by RBI and backed up by Government of India. So there is an inherent kind of asset, physical asset behind any currency. Whereas in Bitcoin, it is very difficult to understand how the whole thing works. So is there any substantial backing which is being provided behind any cryptocurrency, and or is it just demand and supply driving the prices?
Technically speaking, let us address from backing perspective. In case of rupee, Indian rupee, we can read a writing. I promise a bearer to pay XYZ rupees. So it is sovereign backing, sovereign guarantee. Okay, if you go with a 1,000 rupee note, government, RBI or bank will give you the same sum. In case of dollar, there is no sovereign guarantee. If you're using this $100 bill, it says, "In God we trust." So implicitly they say कि भगवान पे भरोसा रखो, तुम्हारा जो होगा भगवान जाने, हमारे पास मत आना, kind of. Earlier currencies were backed by gold standard until 1971. But nowadays, any currency are not backed by anything. US dollar is backed by 8,000 ton gold. But compared to that 8,000 gold, the supply, money supply is too big. So Bitcoin supporter always say, okay, fiat currency, as we know, fiat currency have infinite supply. So eventually it can dilute purchasing power and may go bust. So they say Bitcoin is a currency of internet, one word, one currency kind of propaganda, also sometimes going in support of virtual currencies. But at the end, anything depends on trust. For me, dollar can be a legal tender. It is of course legal tender, but ultimately in a philosophical way, it's a piece of paper that help me buy X amount of X goods. Bitcoin or any other currency has no such backing. And I would also make it clear, it is basically mislabeled as a currency. Or in case of digital assets, also it is mislabeled. It is not asset. It is no currency. It is just a code, technological code, which can be named as a Gova coin or altcoin or stable coin or private token. But in any manner, it is not a asset or money. It is just a speculative instrument, which is promoted as a safe, but I don't believe it is safe.
Okay. Right. Thank you. There is one question from Swati Goyal. from where can we buy Bitcoin? That is her question.
There are so many apps and mobile applications nowadays. There are do it yourself kind of apps from public domain. I would skip this question, and there are also regulatory gray area, so I would not comment on this, but all that I can say is we should wait for incoming digital currency bill. It is about to come soon, and it will make a lot of things clear.
Yeah. Okay. I think Udgit want to ask some question.
Yes. To substantiate, Biren Bhai, some 2 countries in the world, Guatemala and other countries, they have legitimatized this Bitcoin cryptocurrency. Now, in the light of the risk management, as you say, it's a kind of a commodity and not currency or a virtual currency. The Basel Committee of the Risk Management, which is an international banking regulatory body for the risk management, which controls central banks of various countries. All countries are member of, and they provide the percentage of the capital to be provided as a risk measurement against the asset held by the bank. And therefore, now for cryptocurrency also has derived the same connotation by the Basel, that if the country is owning so much of a Bitcoin currency as a commodity in say trillion valuation or billion valuation, what is the asset class or what is the capital or of the GDP that country is providing for the risk management against those cryptocurrencies? This is the one interesting point as arose now for the sanctity of the currency, raising doubt about sanctity of the currency.
The issue is basically raised after El Salvador has adopted Bitcoin as a legal tender or reserve currency from this. Now, from that particular country, most of these citizens of El Salvador work in USA, and they have bilateral payment for remuneration, repatriation, etc. So it could be a easy way to make or pay in terms of cryptos. It reduces a lot of bank charges or commission and wire fees to SWIFT, etc. But world as a whole, from say totalitarian perspective, world is greatly divided by in a great divide. For example, US Treasury is not in support of Bitcoin or any cryptocurrencies, because underlying risk is terror funding, money laundering, illicit drug trade, arms, etc. A lot of issues. Even large investment bankers like JP Morgan or Goldman Sachs or new kids, new hedge fund. So here is a great divide. New Turks, technology-driven funds like Cathy Wood, ARK Financial, or Elon Musk, or Micro Capital, or Square fame, Mr. Jack Dorsey, they are staunch crypto supporters. From the opposite side, JP Morgan, one of the largest space, Jamie Dimon still says crypto is worthless. Ray Dalio, Bridgewater House, also believes crypto is worthless. Warren Buffett is still not keen towards crypto. Goldman Sachs, on the other end, in a strange manner, they are supporting cryptos.
Thank you.
Udgit, do you have any question?
Yes. So basically, we know that a lot of people have invested in crypto, and currently Chinese government has banned it. So if Indian government is allowing it, so wouldn't they have a lot of tax benefit? Because people can't do it illegally and they need to do it legally because it is allowed. So will not Indian government get a lot of tax from it?
the biggest issue, the dilemma, what I would say is, as I told, world is divided. China, one of the largest economy, rather number 2 economy, they totally banned it. Europe is still in a dilemma. They are always to be or not to be. UK is also not in support. From tax perspective, yes, government can earn decent money, decent capital flow by allowing cryptos. But the issue is basically the illicit use of currency. In case of physical legal tender, you can have direct control in the form of monetary policy or power or etc. In case of cryptos, government have fear they may not lose control on the currency. I think my hunch, I'm not forecasting or I'm not predicting anything, but my hunch says Bitcoin or Ether may be permitted because of their underlying blockchain usages. But meme coins like Doge, Shiba, or Mana or Solana, I think the government has given enough indication it will not be permitted.
Okay, thank you, Birenbhai. અહીંયા એક ઇન્ટરેસ્ટિંગ વસ્તુ શેર કરું. હું અમારે ચાર્ટર્ડ એકાઉન્ટન્ટ એસોસિએશનનો મેમ્બર છું અને આ વખત અમારું એસોસિએશન એવરી મંથ એક મેગેઝિન બહાર પાડે છે. આઈ એમ એડિટર ઓફ ધેટ મેગેઝિન. એટલે 2 મહિના પહેલા એક આર્ટિકલ મારી પાસે આવ્યો હતો અલગ અલગ ઓથર દ્વારા, ક્રિપ્ટો કરન્સી ઉપર જ હતો અને એમાં અમુક વસ્તુઓ મિસિંગ હતી. એટલે આઈ રિક્વેસ્ટેડ ધેમ કે તમે ટેક્સ આસ્પેક્ટ બી એમાં કવર કરો. એટલે બિટકોઇન શું છે, એનું એકાઉન્ટિંગ કેવી રીતે થાય, ટેક્સ આસ્પેક્ટ બી કવર થાય. એટલે કોમ્પ્રિહેન્સિવ એક આર્ટિકલ તૈયાર થઈ શકે એવી રિક્વેસ્ટ કરી હતી. એટલે 2 મહિના પહેલા મેં પબ્લિશ કર્યો. એમાં એક ઇન્ટરેસ્ટિંગ વ્યૂ એવો હતો કે ક્રિપ્ટો કરન્સી છે એની ઉપર જીએસટી એટ્રેક્ટ થશે. એટલે દેટ વિલ અમાઉન્ટ ટુ 18% ઓફ ટેક્સ ઓન ઓલ ધ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન્સ. એટલે જે ઉદ્ગીતે કીધું કે જો રેવન્યુ ગવર્મેન્ટને તો જો એને અપ્રૂવ કરશે તો જબરજસ્ત પોસિબિલિટી છે રેવન્યુની આમાંથી.
એટલે ટેક્સ થી ઘણા લોકો ગવર્મેન્ટ ને કોઈ જોખમ નથી, એને તો પેલું એક વખત આ લિસ્ટેડ થઈ જાય સ્ટોક માર્કેટમાં એટલે એને તો પેલું એસટીટી સીટીટી ચાલુ થઈ જાય, પ્લસ કેપિટલ ગેઇન્સ લોંગ ટર્મ શોર્ટ ટર્મ ચાલુ થઈ જાય, જીએસટી થઈ જાય. એન્ડ ફોર નાઉ ક્રિપ્ટો ઇઝ કેશ કાઉ, તો it could generate substantial cash flow.
એક સવાલ એને લગતો જ છે કે is it because liquidity is going to cryptos, that is why gold is not going up, and if cryptos burst will gold move to 3500 USD?
Most unlikely. The problem is if I want to buy 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million worth of gold, I can buy it. But the big money, institutional money like BlackRock or JP Morgan or those who have asset under management in trillions, not in billions, so they cannot buy gold in that amount.
બીરેનભાઈ, એક જે તમે ફિગર્સ કીધા એ થોડા ગુજરાત માટે લીડ નથી અને પંજાબ, હરિયાણા અને રાજસ્થાન આવી સ્પેક્યુલેટિવ આઇટમમાં ગુજરાત પહેલીવાર પાછળ જેવું લાગ્યું.
એટલે આમાં છે ને હું થોડો ગાર્ડેડ રીતે કહું ને, ડિપ્લોમેટિકલી કરેક્ટ વેમાં, તો આપણે છેલ્લી લાઈનમાં છેલ્લેથી ગણીએ ને તો આપણે આગળ ગણાઈએ. એટલે લાઈન ક્યાંથી શરૂ થાય એ એક તો મહત્વનું છે. અને આ મામલે આપણે આગળ નથી તો એમાં કઈ બહુ ખોટું નથી દેખાઈ રહ્યું એઝ ઓફ નાઉ. પર્ટિક્યુલર હરિયાણા પંજાબ સાઈડ શું છે કે રિસ્ક એપેટાઇટ એવી હોય છે કે આપણી હિંમત કરતા એ લોકોની 10-15 ગણી વધારે હોય છે. મારા જે કોમોડિટીના જે ક્લાયન્ટ્સ છે ને, તો એ લોકો એવું માને કે ઓલવેઝ પ્લે ફોર મીનિંગફુલ બેટ, કે ભાઈ મોટું જ રમવું તો નાનું ન રમવું એમ.
ટ્રુ. એન્ડ વન મોર ક્વેશ્ચન, તમે જે કીધું કે બિટકોઇન અત્યારે એક લોંગ રન બુલ બેર માર્કેટ તરફ છે, તો આનું ફ્યુચર કેવું કંઈ હોય વિચ યુ કેન સેલ ઓર મે બી પુટ યુ કેન બાય?
આ લિસ્ટેડ માર્કેટમાં CME માં લિસ્ટેડ છે અને આની માટે મારી પાસે એક રોયટર્સ નામનું રિયલ ટાઈમ ટર્મિનલ આવે, એમાં મને આ બધા ડેટા, બધા ન્યૂઝ, ચાર્ટ્સ, એનાલિટિક્સ આ બધું મને મળે. એમાં હું બધું, એટલે હવે તો બિટકોઇનના ETF પણ શરૂ થઈ ગયા છે અમેરિકામાં અને કેનેડામાં, અને હવે એપ્લિકેશન છે મ્યુચ્યુઅલ ફંડ્સ શરૂ કરવાની. તો જો મ્યુચ્યુઅલ ફંડ શરૂ થાય ને તો એ રિસ્ક ઘણું બધું ડાયવર્સિફાઈ થઈ જાય, કારણ કે એની અંડરલાઈન સ્પેક્ટ્રમ થોડી બ્રોડ હોય. એટલે આપણે એકલા ગાડી ચલાવવી એની કરતા વોલ્વોમાં કોઈ ચલાવે ને આપણે શાંતિથી પેસેન્જર તરીકે રાઈડની મજા લેવી, તો મ્યુચ્યુઅલ ફંડમાં એ તમને સ્કોપ છે. સીધી ગાડી ચલાવો તો મજા આવે પણ ડેન્ટ બી લાગી જાય.
થેન્ક યુ.
બીજા કોઈ સવાલો છે? I think we should conclude.
ઋત્વિજભાઈ ચેટમાં છે આઈ થિંક એક ક્વેશ્ચન.
ઓકે, લઈ લીધેલો છે.
Covered, I think.
Yeah.
I think we should conclude this question answer session. Thank you very much all the participants and Biren bhai. Now I request our secretary Dipen Thakkar for secretarial announcements.
Yeah, thank you, Rutvijbhai. As such, looking at the current scenario of COVID, we are still under discussion about keeping a physical meeting in coming weeks or for this month at least. So, Japan decision laishu e pramane in due course will let you know. Thank you.
Thank you, Dipen. Now we are at the fag end of our meeting, and I request Rotarian Bhugesh Vyas to propose a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Rutvijbhai. Hello. અવાજ આવે છે?
હા, આવે છે.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Biren bhai.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The program is very interesting, and I would like to thank Mr. Biren Vakil for providing the insight about this cryptocurrency market, and thanking you, President Vatsal Shah and Secretary Dipen bhai, right? That's it. And four-way taste by again thank for Mr. Atul Bhai Parikh, and for an introduction also thanking President Vatsal Shah and Secretary Dipen Shah. That's thank you, and we stand for a national anthem. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.